save my soul tonight. I'm humbled at your feet. I surrender my life to your hands, to your son who died for me.
Everyone, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. And it is Saturday. Oh, hi, Leslie. And I see hubby cooked breakfast for me. Oh, wow, that is nice. And he's going to cook dinner. Wow, you have a nice hubby. Let's see who's here. Justine, Pamela, Miss B. Welcome, everyone. And it is Saturday already. The days go by too fast for me. Oh, thank you. I thought, I wear red a lot anyway, but I thought since it's Valentine's Day, red's kind of appropriate, right? I hope everyone's having a good day. I've been sorting jewelry as I usually do and multitasking, put it that way. Watching auctions and sorting jewelry. And I did ship some packages out this morning, and my next ship date will be on Thursday. Monday is a holiday, as you know. So there is no mail on Monday. And I decided I would ship on Thursday, but I did ship 7 out this morning. So, and you guys know the routine. It's a no drama auction. Have fun, no pressure. See something you like, of course I appreciate it, but I appreciate you just being here. And on Saturday, we do 3 giveaways. The first 2 are jewelry. The last one is $5 off your purchase. Chit-Chat. 4. Yeah, there was a couple more I wanted to ship, but they didn't pay until, one paid too late this morning, and I knew I couldn't get it in time for my mailman to pick it up. Don't you love my voice? Me and my allergies. Some days my voice is fine, and other days I sound like a frog. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. And Miss Leslie will be with me on Monday. Well, she will be with me until Dee comes back. She is filling in for Dee. And I'm sure even after Dee comes back, we will have her as a guest. Did you pay in time? Yes, you did, Nikki. And your package went out today. Yep. I got one paid me early this morning, so I managed to get it out. But I decided I wanted to spend my Sunday not wrapping jewelry all day. I will wrap a few, but I have been spending all day Sunday. And so I thought, well, okay, I ship today so I can ship on Thursday. Does that make sense? Yes. And I did put Dee in my prayer angel group. I know she's going to do fantastic. And once you get over the initial discomfort, anytime I've had surgery, once it's over and the pain is gone, I think I should have done that sooner. But it's hard for a few days or a few weeks. Yes, you do, Nikki. Most everyone is really good. I only have a couple people, and they just, it's not priority with them. It's not that they don't pay. It's just they take their time. And that, I live in this little tiny place, and I try to get things out soon. I have about 3 people that I do make boxes for them. They pay after each auction. That I hold it for 30 days, and at the end of the 30 days, then I bill them for the shipping. So, but other than that, I try to get things out. I've been shipping 2 or 3 days a week, so got to get it out of here because everything gets stored in my bedroom. Because see that door there? That's where my bedroom is, and then the little tiny bathroom. And on this side is a little tiny kitchen. That's my whole apartment. So I don't have much space. And in fact, I went from a full-size bed to a twin bed. So I have a little more space. But anyway, I manage. I do like my apartment. It's really airy. I open the shades, the blinds on the right side of me, and it's nice. Okay, let's see. I think I covered everything. I do ship out of Southern California, and everyone in here knows that. I invoice through PayPal, and I ship through stamps.com through PayPal, and I do get a discount. I know I'm probably the only one, but I have always loved to just ship through PayPal. For one thing, I don't have to retype addresses in, so there's less chance of error. Everything is there. And, oh, thank you, Dee. I appreciate you. So that's how I ship. And anyway, daughter is making dinner tonight. Oh, that sounds good. I don't know what I'm going to have. I'm into these. I've been eating a lot of yams and sweet potatoes. For a while, I was eating a lot of the breakfast steaks. I would bread them. They're real thin, and I loved them. And now, yeah, that doesn't sound good. So, or I buy these dinners with chicken and rice, and I like those. But I kind of got tired of those. So I don't do a lot of cooking. I will make myself a stew out in my little crock pot. But I don't do a lot of cooking. So let's get started. Let's see. I moved things over here, and now I got to move them back. I'm going to start with a pendant, small necklace lot. So hard cooking. It's hard cooking for one. It's like when I buy salad mix, I end up wasting part of it, and I don't like that. But it, salad mix doesn't last very long. And I don't eat salad every day. So there's just certain things that it really is hard. I don't mind leftovers for a couple of days, but and then the only freezer I have is just about, on the refrigerator. So it doesn't hold that much. So anyway, I've never liked cooking. I used to cook when I was married and raising kids. I used to love to bake, but I never was one of these people who, bought a lot of cookbooks and who loved to cook. I love to clean. Sounds crazy, but I love cleaning, reorganizing things, moving furniture. In this tiny apartment, you can't imagine how many times I've moved my furniture. I'm even thinking about moving this over and redoing this a little bit. So, okay, I'll be quiet and let's get started. Dee's probably thinking, stop talking, Josie. Can I hire you? No, really, I've always loved to clean. I don't mind laundry. I'm the generation that used to iron clothes. but I've never liked cooking. I like trying new recipes once in a while, but a cook, I'm not. Okay, there's 15 pendants. They're small necklaces, and I checked each and every one. They all have chains. There's no damage. Starting bid is $17. I will start showing some. I won't show all of them. And I think there's some pretty neat ones, but we'll let you decide. Now, I think this is amethyst. The retail on it was $16.99. It's a necklace. It says necklace set, but it's only a necklace. It's only a necklace, though. Anyway, there's no earrings with this. But that is amethyst. They're all really nice. In fact, sometimes I have a hard time because I start sorting these and then I pull out some for myself. There's that one. Because for like everyday use, I do wear pendants. I don't wear the big statement necklaces. And I think I say that every auction too. This is tourmaline. Okay, Josie. This is really pretty. If I get it untangled. Very nice. Hi, Miss Kelly. I hope you got your box by now. And this is really pretty. I like this. This is Leah Sophia. And Kelly has bought a lot of my bags and pendants, and I'll show a few more and then. Hi, Shanika. Oh, thank you, Shanika. I got the gift you got me today, that cute hummingbird box that you bought from Joanne for me. Thank you so much. That was a neat surprise today. There's that one. And I'll show one more. Like I said, Kelly's bought a lot of my stuff, so she knows I'm not going to send her a bunch of junk. Yes, it's so neat. You know, I don't ever part with anything that has hummingbirds on it. When I leave this old world, my family is going to say, what was wrong with my mom? This is pretty. Everything is hummingbirds, although my son knows how I love hummingbirds. And I have a hummingbird sitting on a nest. It did come back. Hi, Isabel. Let's call it for Miss Kelly. I said, Kelly, there's 15. And they're all very nice. Thank you, thank you. And we'll put Kelly's name in for the drawing. Let's see here. There we go. That's my hummingbird journal. Oh, I'm glad you like that, Kelly. I still have the heart one. I haven't sold it yet. And I think my next one, I hope to start in a few days. I want to make an Easter one. I've got some adorable bunny paper and stuff. So, hi, Angie. And let's just get and do this jewelry bag. Starting bid is $15. They're all wearable. Yes, Angie has some wonderful chats. I don't know how she got so wise so young. Took me a lot longer. Kelly's in at 15. And we have, okay, let me get it straight here. We have that necklace that's still new with the tags. And have this one here. And we have, this here has stone. I'll show you. There's the stone. This is glass. This is stone. And it has matching earrings. Hi, Josie. And this has matching earrings also. And I'll show one more. You can start calling it for Kelly. I don't see any other interest. And again, Kelly's bought a lot of my bags. Okay, so we have still a lot. These are over 2 pounds. And if I can get it back in. And when I closed it, I tore this bag, so I'm going to have to rebag that before I ship it. These bags are not as sturdy as they should be. Oh, Shanika came in at 16. Okay. I guess I should show some more pieces then. And we have, this is Chico's. This one's a long one. You can double this. It's all metal. Let's see. No, Dee hadn't put in sold yet. Oh, yeah, no, she did. She did. So it is sold to Kelly for 15. It's Kelly's. I see the sold. I'm sorry, Shanika. I will have more bags. I try to at least make one for each auction. I want to be, I'm 100% sure. I went back. Aren't you, Dee? I see that on my screen, Shanika came in at 16 right after Dee put sold. Kellum, congratulations. So yeah, it's Kelly's for 15. You know, Dee and I are very fair. If I wasn't fair, I would have said, oh no, and sell it for more. But no, you got it. You got it, Kelly. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Shanika. But I will have more. Not today, but Monday. Let's put Kelly's name in. Like I said, I'll have to put this one in another bag. They don't make them strong enough. Okay, let's put Kelly's name in. And I have a citrine ring. I just got in this morning and I tested it and it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I have to show it. Oops, not that one. Yeah, and we go by StreamYard. And I think Dee's got both on StreamYard and YouTube. But since I'm on StreamYard, that's what I go by. And there is a lag between them. Okay, it is a size 7. It is, let me get it closer here. Okay, focus camera. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to start this at $48. It is 925. Has been tested. I'm not making a lot on it, I can tell you, but it is a beautiful ring. I would wear this one. And it is a size 7. And like I said, it has been tested. It no doubt was 925. And all my sterling rings come in brand new ring boxes. I know there was one lady interested in citrine, and she's not in here, but it is a beautiful ring. If there's any interest. So I've been hunting for exceptional citrine rings. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. Let me get in my bag here. I got some fashion rings. I don't think I've ever shown these. Let's see. I'm going to do a lot of 4, and let's start these at $12. Nikki, yeah, you wear a 6 or 6.5. Yeah. And there's another lady too who is interested in the citrine, and she can go 6.5 or 7. Yeah, I've been looking for the marcasite rings. I may buy that lot. Okay, these are fashion rings. We're going to start this at 12. This one is 8.5. And I will show them individually. I'll put them on in a minute, but I wanted to show you the sizes first. That is a size 7. And these are all in good condition. I hate tarnished rings. That one's a 9. Yes, I feel very privileged when Dee's here modding for me on Saturday. This is a size 8. And she's having surgery on the 17th. Okay, there's that one. Let me get my camera up closer. Okay, there's that one. That one. That one there. And that one. That one's probably my favorite. Yeah, Leslie, I told Dee that you and I were kind of laughing about you and I modding. That'd be funny. Okay. Anyway, let's call it for Miss Shanika. $12. They're all in good condition, Shanika. I have to be honest, I throw rings away that are tarnished. And the tarnished, I can't get them clean. No. Thank you, Shanika. And so we'll put Shanika's name in. Now these are nice rings. I do have some really pretty fashion rings. I need to start bringing some out. And it's a riot. I have a hard time parting with even fashion rings. Oh, Lord. You know, we all have something that we hoard. Okay, that's mine. All right. Thank you, thank you. That's pretty. And, you know, you can only wear so many. Okay, let's show this one. I don't think I've ever showed this before. I think Shanika likes rings too. Yeah, it's weird. I have a whole box of beautiful fashion rings. And I look at them and I think, oh, maybe I should show them. And oh, no, I really like that, you know, and very goofy. Okay, the colors I like this, but it's different. It's like kind of a green, teal green or whatever, and black or dark gray. I'm going to start this at $8. I think with the black V-neck top, this would look great. It's more of a darker piece, but it's very nice. Yeah, I always loved rings and that in the statement necklaces and crosses. I hoard crosses also. Yeah, on my right hand, this knuckle, if I can get over this one, then I can wear a smaller size ring. But that's why, especially if you have arthritis, the stretch rings are fantastic. Years ago, I knew a lady who had rheumatoid arthritis, and you know, and she loved rings. And her daughter used to help her get them on. And so they purchased, you know, the stretch rings for her. Because you shouldn't be able to not enjoy. Oh, yes, good. I don't like the high neck. I'm beginning to think because I'm so claustrophobic that, you know, when I was younger, I would wear turtlenecks, but then I lived in Idaho where there was cold and snow. Where is Randy? I don't know where Miss Randy is. When I looked at different auctions, I knew Randy wasn't selling, but she might be cutting wood with her husband or something. I don't know. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. Sometimes Randy buys from the replay. If she can't come in here, she'll. Now this, I love this set. I am going to put a chain on the pendant. I didn't get around to doing it today, but it is a beautiful set. I'm starting this at 12. It has the bracelet, the pendant, and earrings. And I will put a nice chain on here. I promise you that. I have a lot of chains, so it's a beautiful fold over clasp. I almost kept this set, by the way. Just ask any reseller. You have a hard time sometimes parting with things when you're unboxing. This is 7.5. It's a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. And so are the pendant. 7.5 D. And here is the earrings. Beautiful set. And nobody needs to see me that close. Anyway, there is no tarnish, no scratches on this piece. As I buy, the more tops I buy to match. Do you know where I love these tops? And I buy them from Shein. I have not, or I've gotten a few from Amazon, but I'm sure you know where they come from anyway. But they're comfortable. They fit good. Okay, I don't see any interest, so we'll pass. But I love the V-neck tops. And these are like sweater fabric, but they're not real heavy. So in Southern California. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Okay, we'll pass on that one. And what do we got here? Oh, here's some bling, but smaller version of bling. I'm going to start this set at 10. It's the necklace and bracelet. I can get the bag open. Very, very nice. The starting bid is 10 on this. Thank you, thank you. I have this stupid thing. I don't even go down to get my mail in the lockbox without putting my makeup on. And it's not old age because I was that way when I was young. Kind of stupid, huh? But that's just me. Anyway, it's very pretty. You know, if you like some bling, but you don't like the big old bold ones. I mean, you can wear this. You go to church, any place. Very nice. Yeah, I just have always been that way. Yeah. You know me and my stories. I remember years ago, gosh, I was in my 30s and I was painting my living room on my day off. And I ran out of paint. And I had to go down, and I lived in a little town, 5,000 population. I had to change my clothes, put my makeup on, and I went down to the hardware store, and I met this lady I knew really well, and she had, remember years ago when we wore hair curlers? She had hair curlers on, and she looked at me, and she says, "Joe, I don't like you." And I said, "What?" She said, "I suppose you were painting and you had to change and you had to put your makeup on to come down and buy more paint." And I looked at her and I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Look at me in curlers." And I had to laugh. Anyway, we're going to pass on this one. That's just me. I don't criticize other people. It's just me. Now, but yeah. You wouldn't scare anyone, Justine. But it's just something in us, you know? I don't know, maybe we were raised that way. This is really pretty and really appropriate, I think, on Valentine's Day. It's got a heart. I'm going to start this at 9. Look at how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Now, I just figured if you don't like what you see, turn your head. Yep. You needed to rush there before they close. I can put, you know what? I can put my makeup on in less than 10 minutes. Being a nurse and having to go to work early, I learned that I don't put I put makeup on fast. Yep, even to go to Walmart, even if sometimes you see somebody in PJs at Walmart. Or short shorts that they shouldn't be wearing. So anyway, this is a beautiful piece. I will give you a measurement. Look at that. It's pretty. I laugh because I live in a 55 and over apartment complex, but there's a few young people, but mostly old, even older than me. And when I see them with short shorts on and varicose veins, you're not getting me in shorts. Okay, this is 20 inches, which is cool because most of the necklaces like this are shorter. And I'm not wearing my jammies in public either. Nope. Even that they make some that like lounging PJs that are not bad looking, but anyway, we're passing on this one, Dee. I have too much on Saturday, too much fun on Saturdays, just jabbering away. Okay, let's see, what is this one? I think I'm gonna show this one again. I'm down to 20 minutes to put my teeth in, makeup, and curl hair. This is a 9.5, 925 ring. I'm going to lower it one more time. That is a gemstone, but I'm not saying what it is because I have to know 100%. It is tested. It is 925. I'm going to do a buy it now for $30. And it is a 9.5. I shop at Walmart online. I go to Walmart once a month now. I've got it down to, I get my nails done there because it's the cheapest place. And I pick up my 2 prescriptions and that's it. I hate going to Walmart. The Walmart close to me is a very small Walmart and they've remodeled and they've put more stuff in and they've moved things around and it drives me crazy. Anyway, it's very pretty, very nice. If there's any interest, and it is a 9.5. And there are like yellow stones. I've said it before, the company I buy my sterling from, I asked if it was citrine and they said no. They're not, that lot was not citrine, so it's probably a yellow topaz is what I'm thinking. I buy my clothes from Women Within and Kohl's. I haven't been to a Kohl's for several years. I used to like to go there. So, okay, we'll pass on that one. I've gotten spoiled with Amazon too. And then with my crazy schedule, I don't like to go shopping anymore. I never thought I would buy everything online, but I used to love Fashion Bug. Oh my gosh. At one time when I was younger, I used to wear a lot of jumpsuits and they had some fantastic ones. And I'm going to do this. This is a vintage piece. I'm just going to start it at $4. It is acrylic, but it's very pretty. And it is very vintage. That I remember when they went out of business here, and I loved their sale. I bought a lot of stuff at Fashion Bug. This has been quite a few years ago. And let me give you a measurement. And it has a old spring ring clasp, 28 inches. Yeah, their clothes were really good too. And if you collect vintage pieces, this is a very old one. You can tell by the clasp. Very, very old. Yeah, TJ Maxx is good. And I used to buy a lot from QVC and Home Shopping. Justine's in at 5. Thank you, Justine. I don't see any other interest, so let's call it for Justine. And hold. And I'll put Justine's name in. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Ooh, here is a statement necklace. Thank you, everyone, for spending Saturday with me. I appreciate you, each and every one of you. This one has a long chain. In fact, for me, I had a statement necklace a couple of years ago that I just loved, and I had to make it shorter because it was way too long. I'm going to start this one at $10. Look at that one. That is beautiful. And it has a long chain. Okay, so if you're taller and you like the longer necklaces, this is a good one for you. And it is 26 inches. But beautiful. Also beautiful for jewelry art. And I'm going to be starting a new one really soon. I've been dying to start a new jewelry art. Just wanted to be sure, Justine. Great grab. And did I miss somebody? Oh, hi. Is Nancy here? Don't want to. Yeah, hi, Nancy. Don't want to miss anyone. Okay. Anyway, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. And okay. This is different too. I don't think I've never shown this one. And today is February 14th. That reminds me, on my Facebook page, there's a guy that I went to high school with, and his birthday was on. I'll have to wish him happy birthday on February 14th. This is a lovely necklace. And this is Chico's. We're going to start this at 8. And I've not shown this one. Can I pay for Justine's necklace? Oh, of course. Let me get that and write it down. That is so sweet, Leslie. Bill Leslie. Very nice. Thank you.
Sure thing.
Okay. It is really pretty. Very different. And I love how these, I don't know, I think we might have some stone. They're cool. They're not acrylic, I know that. And Kelly's in at 8. A little different. I like it though. I like it. With the right colors. Now it doesn't look good with red, but I like it. Chico's makes some nice pieces. You can call it for Miss Kelly. And sold. And we'll put Kelly's name in. There we go. I'm going to show this panda. I think it's neat. I have showed this before. I think it has some. It is 925 and it's gold over sterling. And I think it has some emerald, ruby, and maybe some sapphire in there. And the sterling has been tested. And I'm starting this at 12. Let's see here. Well, thank you, Justine. And you're a big asset to this community. You are fantastic and you help and I appreciate you. Hi, Martha. Welcome, welcome. But we do have a very loving community. And like I said, it's so wonderful to relax, no drama, just be happy. Hi, Brian. And like I said, I understand I'm on a budget. So I don't get upset. I know what it's like. And we can start calling it for Kelly. And let's see, Miss Kelly. How is Brian today? It's a beautiful piece, Kelly. And this would make a lovely gift. It's like if I give my granddaughter jewelry, it's more type of thing like this. Teenagers don't want statement necklaces or, any of those type of things. Okay, let's put Kelly's name in. There we go. And what do we have? We have some genuine pearls. And let's see. Let me take the tag off. Because I think this is a long one. Somebody buys it, I will send that little tag with it though. Yeah, it still has, it is hallmarked with AO, I guess it is. Different. Has a lobster clasp. These are genuine pearls. And I will give you a measurement. I told my son when I go, do not donate everything to Goodwill. Oh, my son joked about he'll get on my channel and say everything's $1. I just laugh at him because I freely joke about, hey, I'm old, let's face it. It is 40 inches. I said, you can't put everything on for $1 a piece, but anyway, 40 inches, genuine pearl. Did I give you a price? I don't think I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. $10. I'm sorry, Dee. I donate to our super thrift. It just, well, at the end of my hall here, there's a table. And I put, we're not supposed to, but a lot of us do. I put things out on there. And usually within a half hour, they're gone. So I figure that there's people here that need it and could benefit by it, then bring it down to our Goodwill or our Savers who jack the prices up. They're ridiculous what they charge at Savers anymore. At one time I used to donate there, but I can go to Old Navy and buy a new top cheaper than going to Savers. So anyway, I don't see any interest in this necklace. So I've always put nice stuff out there. It's just something I don't want or can't use. Here's a statement necklace I've never shown. I always have a box of things ready to donate. Yep. I have sized down so many times that I don't mind. I don't like clutter, and when you live in a tiny place, I like this statement piece. Needs a little polishing, but it's pretty cool. Let's see, let me get my polishing cloth here. Yeah. I'll polish it more if it sells. I'm starting this at 10. Well, like here on Savers, before, the big C came around and things were closed, prices were pretty fair. And after they were closed like for 2 or 3 months, when they reopened, oh my gosh, the prices went up. It was horrible. That moved from a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house. Now, when I first moved here, I lived in an upstairs apartment, but it was in the back and it wasn't bright and light like this one. It had a little more room, but my view was the dumpster. I have a good view here. Anyway, this is a beautiful piece. Actually, look at that. I like that. I have less than 500 square feet, actually. That's okay. I haven't been to the Goodwill store here probably in 5 or 6 years. The last time I went, hopefully they cleaned it up because I thought it was pretty dirty. Anyway, that is pretty nice. I like that. Question. Okay. What is the question? Haven't donated. Okay. What's the question? What did I miss? It's silver tone. It's silver tone, and then this is like they painted it like enameled. It's kind of like a beige color. And these two are like together permanently. No, they're not. Okay, take it back. Okay, this is silver tone. This is kind of the maybe even mauve color. They must have painted that one and then that silver tone. So it's 3 discs in one. Yeah. So basically it's silver tone other than the middle disc. And Leslie's in at 10. It's very, very pretty. You can start calling it for Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. There's Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Dee, for all the work you do. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's put Leslie's name in. Here we go. Yes, she is. She is a good mom. She's a good lady, period. Okay. This is kind of cool. This is acrylic. It's a statement piece. But I like it. I'm going to start this at $8. Love the color. Let's see here. I got these all where they're supposed to be, so it doesn't look like they're missing. No, I'm not sure. Let me inspect this one. I think there's one missing. So I'm going to start it at $4. I think there's one missing right there. But if somebody wants it for $4, I mean, I really have to look at that really hard to notice it, but and if nobody wants it, I'm just going to put it in the craft bag. I'm not sure, Dee. You're right. Now that I hold it like that, it is all there. Maybe I'm not. It is. Okay, I lowered the price, so if anybody wants it for $4, it is. It was just the way it was hanging. That's okay. You're right, Josie. Kelly? Okay, let's call it for Kelly for $4. You got a deal. That's okay. I like to give deals. Thank you, Kelly. Let's put your name in. You know, I am picky and I like to make sure everybody's getting a good piece. Okay. I showed this bracelet's perfect and this bracelet's beautiful. I'm starting this at $8. It has the most beautiful Aurora Borealis crystals. It is gorgeous. And you know, it's blingy, but it's not so blingy. You don't need to put my name in that. Oh, I did, Kelly. Why not? You just bought it. It's beautiful bracelet. And I did examine this one closely because when there are so many crystals, it's perfect. I would wear this one. Okay, it's stretchy, yeah. It is stretchy. There's a good amount of stretch. It's not all stretched out. I kind of doubt that this was ever worn, or if it was well cared for, and Miss Angie's in at 8. It's a beautiful piece. You can call it for Angie. Really is. Really nice. I love it. It just sparkles. When you see it in person, you're even going to be more impressed with this piece. Angie. And so, thank you, Angie. Let me put Angie's name in. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Oh, gotta show this. I showed this yesterday. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Look at this locket. The brand on this is 1928. And I will open it for you. I'm starting this at 8. Beautiful vintage locket. And there we go. It's in great condition, as you can see. No scratches. Beautiful piece. And I love the chain on this one. Let me give you a measurement. Over 26 inches. Yeah, 1928 is a good brand. They made some lovely pieces. Beautiful. And you can, it's a little bigger than some. Some are so tiny, really difficult to get a picture in. So, okay, I don't see any interest. Yeah. Next one. This is pretty, and I think I did show this yesterday. It has matching earrings. I'm starting it at 10. And look at that. It's a beautiful set. Yes, especially the vintage piece, even the acrylic. Because during the war, they used a lot of acrylic because the metal was used for wartime. And so a lot of that stuff's worth a lot more than some of the new pieces. This is a lovely statement necklace. Look at that. Yep, I would wear that. And there is the back. Anytime, Dee, anytime. As you know, I always say family comes first. And you have somebody to cook for you, take advantage of it. Beautiful piece. My great-grandmother, grandmother. Oh, you're sentimental. I am to a certain point. We're going to pass on this one. That I've learned that, especially living in a small place, I can't save everything. And I also understand that every generation's taste is different. So I don't expect my family to, want everything I have. This is a beautiful pendant and earrings. I'm going to start this at 9. It's a beautiful set. Look at that. Probably a crystal, but let's see. No, there's no missing stones. But this isn't, and this is an old set, and I'll show you for an example. When rhinestones get old, and because of moisture, see there's one dark one, they will turn. So these are rhinestones, not crystals. Let's do this at, let's just start it at 8. It's a beautiful set. It almost looks like a created emerald. But there's 2 of the rhinestones that are a little darker. Hi, Sue. And like I said, that is normal for rhinestones when they get old, and if they weren't stored in a dried place, there was moisture. And I love the chain on this. Let me give you a measurement and let me take a drink. Lose my voice here. Let's see. We have 17 inches, has a lobster clasp. If there's any interest, I love this set. Actually, I would wear this set. Okay, I don't see any interest. We will pass. And this is a big statement piece, a heavy one. Wow. I need a big board for this one, but since I don't have a big board, we'll put it on this one. I'm starting this at 12. Look at that piece. Justine wants to lock it. Okay. I will put, as soon as I put this down, I'll mark you down for that one. Thank you, Justine. But look at this statement necklace. And this one's heavy. This is heavy. And Bohemian statement necklace. Okay. And now this is one that Randy would take apart and redo. There's a lot of necklace here. I think we'll pass on that one. Let me get the locket for Justine. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Justine. I'll put your name in. Yeah, that's a big necklace. Also might put that in, there's one person who buys craft bags from me who does jewelry art and likes the big statement necklaces. And that's where that will probably go. Okay. Now this is nice, and I know there are people that don't like the wires, but this one hangs really nice. This is Dana Buckman. Beautiful piece. Gold tone. Perfect. Just perfect condition. I'm going to start this at 8. This is, the metal on this is so smooth. This is articulated. That moves. Really nice. And here's her logo. has a lobster clasp. Nice length on this. I will measure it for you, but it's a nice length. Let's see here. And it is 19 inches. And really, on this one, say you didn't like the wire, you could actually take this off and put it on a regular chain. Thank you, Justine. Yes. We're going to miss Dee, but Leslie will be great fill in, and she's a wonderful lady, and we'll have fun. And I know when Dee gets to feeling a little better, she'll pop in and say hello. Isabel's in at 8. Thank you, Isabel. It really is nice. Okay, let's call it for Miss Isabel. And we'll put Isabel's name in. Let's see. There we go. I am going to show this one more time. If not, I may take it apart and put it in the craft lot. It has beautiful semi-precious stones. It is brand new with a tag. I'm starting this at 10. These here are all gemstone. It is very different. I can say that. But, you know, it just, everybody has a different taste. For one thing, for me, it's too long. You know, I'm a little shorty. But I love the gemstone, so look at that. And actually, the way this is put on, you could take this off. If you did, you know, you wanted just to use 1 or 2 strands. And this almost, it's not wood. It almost feels like rubber. It is different. And this is not artisan made. This is from a company. And guess what? The retail on this was $69. There's that. And yep. Yet the gemstones are really pretty. But it's so long. Like I said, if you're tall, this would look fantastic if you're tall. But okay, we can pass on it. And go to this other bag. I have another wild one. I'm going to do a low price because I'm not going to show this again. And it doesn't sell. I will put it in a craft bag. It is cold. It's all cold except this part right here. I'm going to do, started at $5. Yeah, that was a good, really good brand. This is heavy. Again, if you make jewelry, these are ice cold. I would take this apart and do something different with it. Yeah. So, like I said, that's why I lowered the price. I'm not going to show it again. But I love this part. I don't know why they added that. Hi, Anne. Anne is in at 5. Hi, PJ. That this is, there is like, let's see, 6, 8 strands of these. And this is ice cold. So Anne was in first with 5. PJ, if you want to go up to 6, it's up to you. Out to Anne. Okay, let's call it for Miss Anne at 5. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, thank you. I'll put Anne's name in. Dee, do you know what your daughter's cooking? There we go. Okay. I have another crazy one. This is another wild one. I'm just lowering the price. I'm just going to get rid of the things that I don't want to show again. Because I have some new things coming in. Okay. This is another really wild one. Also going to start it at $5. I have showed it before. I'm not showing it again. And you could make a lot of pendants out of this, or the smaller one's a bracelet. Thank you, Justine. Okay, let me play this for Justine. you, Justine. Thank you, thank you. Miss Kelly's in at 5. You can start calling it for Kelly. This is wild. Actually, if I was taller, I would wear this. Okay, it's for Kelly at 5. Thank you. I'll put Kelly's name in again. And I am going to show a beautiful amethyst ring. Now, and it just came in. So I didn't have time to clean it. I did test it. It did not test positive. It is marked 925. I think it's silver plated myself. It cleans like sterling, but I'm not selling it as sterling. The amethyst, and the reason why I've got the price of 28 on it, the amethysts are absolutely gorgeous. They're genuine amethyst. It is a size 8. Let me show you. The amethysts on this are absolutely beautiful. And like I said, it is Hallmark 925. It did not test positive for me. And the way it cleans, I think it's sterling plated. That's what I think. But the amethysts are worth more than that. It is just absolutely a gorgeous ring. It 28. 28. If it was sterling, I would have started this at 45 or 50. Hi, Al. It is, look at the amethyst in this ring, though. Welcome, Al. Yeah, this is one beautiful ring. Is beautiful. And there are, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 amethyst round stones. I said, and they are genuine amethyst. Okay, I don't see any interest. We will pass on that one. And we're getting rainstorm. Oh, wow. It's supposed to start raining in California, but I think Northern California is going to get more of a storm than we are. But let's see, what do I want to show next? Let's show this one. This is another wire one, and I know there's people that don't like the wire ones, so I'm going to lower the price. It is in mint condition. It's a lovely necklace. I'm going to start it at $5. I'm not going to show it again. We need the rain. Yeah, it's from what I see. I mean, Southern California, we're going to get some of the storm, but I think Northern is going to get the worst part of it. But we're supposed to get a lot of rain. It's a beautiful piece, but in all the years that I've done this, I know there are some people who absolutely do not like the wire necklaces. I don't mind them if I like the appearance. They're very comfortable. I don't know why they don't like them, but anyway, I have showed it before, so I decided I'm going to lower the price. And it is Hallmark New York. And there is, like, say, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands. Has a lobster clasp, and it's in mint condition. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We still have 23 in here. I'm going to be on about another 15 or 20 minutes, and then we'll do the drawings. Let's see what, oh, this is pretty. This is another vintage set. Rhinestones. Beautiful, beautiful. Definitely vintage. I have no doubt. Okay. And I'm going to start this at 8. Beautiful set. Look at those earrings. And let me give you a measurement. Okay. It is 16.5 inches. Has the hook clasp. It is, I think it's like a navy blue. Yeah, it looks more navy to me than black. Very pretty. I like them. I like them. And all the rhinestones are sparkly. This was stored really well. And you can call it for Justine. I like the way they presented this. It's not straight across. It kind of goes into, kind of like, it's not even a V, kind of a half circle. I love the way they did that. Okay, let's call it for Justine. And again, I will be shipping out things on Thursday. Invoicing this evening. Thank you, Justine. Let's put Justine's name in. Okay. let's see, what do I have here? This is really different. It needs a little cleaning, but I think it's unique. And I will clean this one before I ship it, if anyone wants it. It has a fold-over clasp. It is 7 inches. And I'm going to start this at 5. Look at this bracelet. It's different. I've never shown this one. Gift alert. Okay, what did I miss? I want to pay for Justine's necklace. Okay, let me. Thank you, Dee. My allergies today are crazy. And I haven't even been around the animals since Tuesday. Okay, that's so sweet, Dee. Anyway, if there's any interest on this one, starting bid is 5. I like this. Like I said, it does need some cleaning. Yes. Justine does a fantastic job. Any interest? If not, let's pass on that one. And let's see here. And show this one. Almost time for our drawings. This is pretty. Very pretty. I love this one. I think this is another vintage piece. And I'm hoping next week I will be able to do my unboxing. I have jewelry coming in. Plus, I want to do a video making a jewelry jar. Let's see. Let me double check. I love this piece. Starting this at 7. Beautiful piece. And you know, you could wear this with anything. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. I just want people to have a safe place to go with no pressure. You see something you want, that's different. But, you know, we have enough stresses in this old world. And we don't need to, I can't stand listening to some of the stuff on social media anymore. It's so negative. And it just brings you down. And let's see, we have a fold-over clasp. This is not Hallmark, but it's a beautiful piece. It is a vintage piece. Let's see here. And let me give you a measurement. And 16 inches. Yeah, so it's very definitely vintage. Because let's face it, they were smaller back then. Okay, we can pass on that. I'm going to do 2 more, and then we're going to do our giveaways. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what is this? Oh, I think I did. I think I showed this yesterday. I am going to show it one more time. And I described what I would do with it if it didn't sell. It is the most beautiful keychain or for your purse. It has a new tag. It retailed $16.99. I'm going to start it at $6. And this is cool because it comes off. Okay. I had it off yesterday. There we go. So if you just wanted to use that, and you could actually put that on your purse. And my thought is if it didn't sell, I was going to use it for the spine on a junk journal. It's brand new. And what's it say? Miche? M-I-C-H-E. Anyway, that is the brand. And D is in at 6. You can start calling it for yourself, Miss D. Let me get a bag here. Sweetest. Okay, what did I miss? Justin? Wonderful people. Yes. We have, it's fantastic. I've been on doing this for a long time, and I can tell you this is one of the sweetest communities. Miss D for 6. I'm going to call it a keychain, but it's much more than that. So to me, let me put D's name in. Okay, let's do one more, and then, or do I? Okay, I know not everybody likes crosses. I understand. Or maybe this wouldn't be the right size. This is a 925 cross ring, size 7. Originally, I had it for $25. It is 925 tested. I'm doing a buy it now for $15. If you know someone who would love this, or for yourself, and guess what? Those are diamonds. Those are little diamonds. But I'm not showing it again. Okay, Anne, it's yours. Thank you, Anne. And so, and you know what comes in a nice new ring box? Okay, we'll put Anne's name in. Let's do that. Excuse me. Okay. One more item for sure. Keep looking at the clock. I've got time. Do I want to do this one? This is a size 9. It is 925. Been tested. I lowered the price on it. It was originally $38. I lowered it to $32. It is now, buy it now, $30. I think that is topaz, but I'm not going to say for sure. I can tell you it's 925 for sure. I can tell you that. I retest everything I buy. And it's a beautiful ring. It is a size 9. Yes, I love the shape of this ring. It is beautiful. It's got a lovely band on it. It is hallmarked. It's been tested. And look at the band. Let me get you closer here. I love rings. Believe it or not, I have a hard time parting with them. I really do. But wish it was an 8, yeah. And I don't get very many 9s. I have a couple of people who definitely like the 9s. I usually try to buy my sterling from just one company that is reliable, and I buy, in a lot, like 10 or 12. And I try to avoid the 6s if possible, because you want the 10s, and I will keep that in mind. And this, like I said, this one company is so reliable, and I trust them. I still retest when I get them, but okay, let me pick out my giveaways. And I collect watches, yes. So do I. Watches and bracelets, and you see I have nothing on there. Anyways, I'm new here. I love Josie and Dee. Can I please be a member of your community? All you have to do is send me your information. My email's on the screen. Your YouTube, well, I've got your YouTube name, your real name, your PayPal email address, and that's all. If you want to become a member of the channel, besides subbing, you don't have to, but you can just click on there and it will bring up the information. And there's 3 different levels. Okay. The first, let me get my giveaways here. We have a very relaxed auction. We just have fun, no drama, no drama. Okay. The first giveaway is this bracelet. Look at that bow. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's see. And we still have 20 in here. Thank you, everyone. let's see who the winner. Anne, if you're still in here, Anne, that is yours. And the second one, let's see here. I think this is beautiful. I hope somebody that wins it likes statement necklaces, or you can resell it. You know, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay. At one time, I used to try to keep the majority of statement necklaces, and that's ridiculous. I finally stopped that habit. Okay. Let's see. Isabel. I don't know if Isabel's still in here, but Isabel is the winner. Congratulations. The third is $5 off your purchase. And you know how I do that. Say you got something for $15. I make a notation. I deducted $5 from that. And let's see. And let's see who the winner is. Angie, Miss Angie. I don't know if Angie's in here. Angie is the winner. Okay. Thank you everyone for being here and supporting my channel. Thank you, Dee, for all the work you do, and Justine and everyone in here. You make my Saturday. You actually make every auction for me. I love the friendship. It's not just, yes, I do this to supplement my Social Security, but my heart goes into this too. And I love the companionship of the audience. You guys are fantastic. Remember, my email is very close to me. I check it frequently. If you have any questions, communication is the key. If you have any problems, just email me. I'm hoping this week I have some new jewelry coming in. I will be doing an unboxing, and I also want to make a jewelry jar video. And what I'm going to do, completely different than I ever did when I sold jewelry jars. I'm actually in the video going to show you what I'm putting in the jar. And I am going to put one piece of sterling in there. Then I will put in the directions, like I will put it up for auction in the video. And I used to, before I started doing live auctions, that's how I did my sales, was in video. But you know, if you go back and look at the two jewelry jars that I bought, one from Walmart and one from somebody on eBay, and they were a totally flop. I just want to demonstrate how a jewelry jar should be made, not putting junk in there. And anyway, both of them I thought made funny videos, but they were not good stuff, put it that way. And I will not do that to the people that buy from me. So God bless each and every one of you. And as I always say, no matter how good your content is, without your supporters, you have nothing. I appreciate each and every one of you, and see you soon. Love you. Oh, remember, Monday on my channel, Miss Leslie will be with me. And please keep Dee in your prayers. I know she's going to come out with flying colors and be back with us soon. So I love you guys. God bless. Bye, everyone.